Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hope you all are fine and safe. This is our chapter number 13, Air Pollution, Lesson 1, page number 137 to 140. So, before moving forward, I am having one video that is on integrity. So, by integrity, we means that to do the right thing when no one is watching. So, let's to begin.
Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're going to learn about integrity. A person who has integrity is someone who believes in kindness, honesty, and fairness, and practices those things every day in every way. For example, a person who is nice one day, but then tricks or teases someone on another day, does not have integrity. But a person who always does the right thing because it's what they believe in, well, that person does have integrity. So if you are kind, truthful, honest, and fair, and you act that way every day, pretty soon, people will see you as a person with integrity. And that's a super goal to aim for. That's the power of integrity. Now, here's your challenge. How can you practice living with integrity as an individual? In your classroom, and as part of your school. Good luck in your challenge. And good luck practicing integrity. Remember, integrity means being kind, truthful, honest, and fair, each and every day.
So hopefully you got the idea that how important the integrity is. So I hope you people will think about it. Okay, we are having here a lesson objective. So this is our lesson 1. So in this lesson you will learn about pollution, air pollution, about some common air pollutants. Although we are having mainly 5 air pollutants that are mentioned in our book, but today we will discuss about the 3 of them. They are sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, and oxides of nitrogen. So before starting our lecture, so I have one more video about the air pollution. So I will ask you, we will see that video later. But first I have to ask one question. Do you think cars should be banned from city centers? If yes, then support your answer that how or why. Then we are having another question, that is, are there litter laws where you can live? Or if so, what is the penalty for littering, isn't it? So you have to answer that, yeah, you know about this or not. Or so again we are having one video that is on air pollution.
Hmm? Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Ah.
So you got the idea about air pollution. Okay, let's take our start. Now, I think so. The picture is very clear in your mind after the video that I have shown. So, what is now pollution? Pollution is the introduction of harmful substances into the environment. So, harmful substances are here the key concept, isn't it? So, in further, we will learn about that. What are these harmful substances? So, I think now we are having a rough sketch of pollution. That pollution is the introduction of harmful substances into the environment. Okay. Now we are having air pollution, and in previous slide we discussed that what is pollution. So air is polluted by harmful substances called air pollutants, which are released into the air by natural resources as well as human activities. Now, if we look into the picture, we are having different pictures like we are having industry power plants, sewage treatment, then we are having car, truck, buses, motorcycles. Here they mention the word that is mobile. So actually the truck, buses, motorcycles and airplane, they are movable. That's why they are known as mobile. Now you can see that the fumes coming from the truck or buses, motorbikes or from the industry power plant. So they all mix into the environment and they mix into the our atmosphere and they actually damage our environment. And you can see that if we talk about the natural resources like oil and gas, other than that we are having volcanic eruption that also pollute the air with ash, dust, carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide. When all these actually chemicals are mixed into environment, so they caused our air to be polluted. Is it clear? I hope I am clear. Like when these fumes coming out, and of course when they mixed into the atmosphere, and definitely when they mix into our air, when we talk about the atmosphere, so definitely we are also indirectly or directly we are talking about the air, and of course when they mix into our air they cause our air to be polluted. Is it clear? Okay, now we are having air pollutants now, like sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, oxides of nitrogen, lead compounds, and chlorofluorocarbon. So these are actually the main air pollutants, ठीक है, that are actually produced by the activities of man, or we can say that these are the pollutants that are produced by human activities. So in this class and in this lesson, we will learn about about sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, and oxides of nitrogen. And rest of the two will be discussed in our next class, that are lead compounds and chlorofluorocarbons. Okay. Sulfur dioxide. Now we discussed in the first sentence we will discuss about the property, like sulfur dioxide is harmful, colorless gas with an irritating odor. Is it clear? Irritating just means that when you get irritated by something, or when you inhale that thing, or it will irritate your air passage as well. So is given off by the burning of coal and oil, especially in power stations. And now what are actually the power stations? They are the points from where actually the electricity is produced, and after that electricity will be distributed in different areas of the cities. So here they are talking about the production of the electricity, and of course the fume that coming out from the factory, it's also mixed into our air. So harmful effects of sulfur dioxides are it irritates our eye and nasal passageways for breathing difficulties and bronchitis, or we also have pneumonia, and it can also cause lung cancer. So it can damages our irritates our eye, and it also causes the difficulty in our air pathway, and even in breathing, and it can also cause the pneumonia. Then we are having the lung cancer. And the thing that is important for the consideration is that it damages the plants badly, even it stops the process of photosynthesis. And if we talk about the photosynthesis, so photosynthesis is a very important process because plants for plants it plays an important role, and we know that they produce oxygen and they inhale the carbon dioxide. So plants are very important if we want to clean up our environment. Okay, next we are having this the carbon monoxide, and I have collected the different pictures in order to make a sketch in your mind that how it affects us. So first learn that what is carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas which is very poisonous. So we know that this gas is very poisonous, and incomplete combustion of carbon is and its related compounds. Now what are the carbon and its related compounds like ethane, propane, butane. These all are the examples of carbon and its related compounds. So they produce carbon monoxide, and that is the incomplete combustion, especially when it burns in the vehicles, and the fumes that is coming out from the vehicles, they are talking about that incomplete combustion of carbon. So that's why that the fume that is coming out from the vehicles, it is very irritating. uh, you will feel sometimes that something happenings in your forehead when you are inhaling in this kind of fume, especially when the traffic is jam. So next is the sources of carbon monoxide. So now what are the sources? So exhaust fumes from motor vehicles and industries. So like we are having automobile, we are having clothing, and you can take other examples of industries as well. Is it clear? So uh, they all use these things in order to manufacture the products. So definitely when the things are manufactured, so these kinds of fumes are coming out from the industries. So that's why you will not see the industries within the cities, especially because they are very harmful for the human health as well, because it will give damage to the environment. And the harmful effect of carbon monoxide, now it causes headache and brain damage or even death within a short period. So these things are very harmful, or we can say that these gases are very harmful, or these fumes are very harmful. Okay, now next we are having the oxides of nitrogen. And oxides of nitrogen are poisonous, and gases, poisonous gases compound containing nitrogen and oxygen. So this is very poisonous. These are the oxides of nitrogen, and they dissolve in rain water to form acid rain. Now here the term that is acid rain is very important to understand, that they are saying that they dissolve, like they are saying oxides of nitrogen, when they dissolve in the rainwater, they form acid rain. Now what is actually the acid rain? So acid rain is caused by chemical reaction begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere when they are mixed. Here the concept, that is when they are mixed and react with water, oxygen and other chemicals to form acidic pollutants known as acid rain. So acid rain is caused by chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are released into the air. So when these fumes are mixed into the air, so they will actually form that acid rain. Is it clear? So the sources of oxides of nitrogen, the power stations where the electricity is produced, and industries, as I told you, like the some of the in the industries like clothing or automobile, we can say that, or automobile, we can say that. And then the exhaust fumes from the motor vehicles, and harmful effects. Now, what are the harmful effects of oxides of nitrogen? So, oxides of nitrogen damages the lung. So, if we talk about these air pollutants, so these air pollutants are very harmful. Why they are harmful? Because they are mixed into our environment, into our air, and they cause different diseases, as we studied that about the sulfur, that it will create difficulty in breathing, then it will cause pneumonia, even the lung cancer as well. Then we also talk about the carbon monoxide, and it's very harmful. It damages our brain and causes our death within a short period of time. Then we discussed here that it will also damage our lungs. So now highlights of lesson 1. So here we are having some question and answer sessions. So one by one we will ask you about the concepts which I taught you. So let's to begin with all these. Okay, thank you.